So here's our equation of a circle that we came up with from problem 5, where the center is HK. So A, what do you think? Is it a circle or not? It's a circle? Okay. I agree it's a circle. What's the radius? The radius is 5. And what's the center? The center is 0, 0. And a point would be 0, 5, because if you go 5 units away from the origin straight up, that would work. 0, 5 would be a point. 0, 5, 5, 0. Okay, so now this one. Okay, it's not a circle. No, this will just be a quadratic. It will look like something like this. All right, C. The radius is 6. Watch, if I start with 3x squared plus 3y squared equals 108, there is a greatest common factor here. If I divide by 3 on each of these, then I'm left with x squared plus y squared equals 36. So it is a circle. The radius is 6. The center is 0 because it hasn't moved at all. And what's a point that would be on there? 6, 0. Okay, so D, is D a circle? Yes, it is. What's the radius? 9, okay. And what's the point, the center point? 5, 1. Okay, and what would be a point on that circle? What? 9, 1 wouldn't work. You only went 4 units away from the center point. If I want to go 9 units away, it would have to be 14, 1. Or 5, 10. Okay, is E a circle? Okay, it's certainly in the right form of a circle, right? But here's the problem. If I don't have 2 things that I can take away from that, because it's multiplying those x values by 3, meaning it's distorting that circle. This is what you would call an ellipse. It looks something like this. Sorry, I drew that poorly. An ellipse is like a squeezed circle. Okay? And finally, F, is that a circle? It is a circle. What's the center? 0, -5. Good. And what's the radius? 1. So what's a point that's on that circle? 1, -5 would be 1, yeah. What's another one? 2, -5 wouldn't. So this went 1 unit to the right. What's the unit above? -1, -5. So now we have the left and the right. If I go a unit up, If I go a unit up, I have 0. 1 up from -5 is -4. 1 down from -5 is -6. Okay, so here, let's do a toolkit entry for equation of a circle here. Title this equation of a circle. All right, so we could use two forms of this. We could have one where it's r squared, and we have x minus h squared and y minus k squared. Or we have the other version, which is with the square root, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. What does r stand for? The radius. What does this h and k stand for? It's not the outside. See how it's the middle? Yeah, it's how far from the origin, but it's how we move the center of the circle. So this is the center of the circle. Okay, so if I give us an example, and I have this, what is my radius here? What is my radius? My radius. My radius is 2. My center is now what? My center is you were saying it.
1, -2.
1, -2. Flip the sign. And what would a point be on this circle? What would a point be on that circle? 3 and 0, yeah. 3 and 0? No, 3 and -2. Because we just moved 2 units to the right. If we have 2 units to the right and 2 units up, that wouldn't necessarily be on that circle. Okay? And that's your toolkit entry for equation of a circle.